We are Scott and Cheryl Morgan, and we are seeing the world one cruise at a time. Join us on this adventure as we spend 2 full days in Los Angeles. The first day seeing Universal Studios, the second is looking around town and some of the technology, before getting on an 8-day Halloween cruise visiting Puerto Vallarta, then Mazatlan for the city highlights, then a beach day with snorkeling in La Paz, and ride a camel in Cabo San Lucas. Today is a relaxing sea day, but we'll show you the Skyride and some of the activities around the ship.
Good morning. Wendy sea day number 8. This is a sea day, so we'll be traveling all day along the coast of California, or the Baja of California. You can see it out there in the distance. Just make out the land a little bit, and we'll be traveling along that all day. Odd thing about today is yesterday we set time back, so today is Saturday. Normally you would change time back tonight, but we changed it back Friday night. That way we could get accustomed to it while we're on the ship. So time change yesterday. If you saw the fun times, you saw the time change slot in there. So last night, got to stay out an hour or so later, look at all the costumes that were out. And today, yeah, get to wake up an hour later. So we got a free hour of cruising time out of this trip. So let's take you on the other side and look at all that we have out there. Here, just the coast of the Baja of California out on the side. And on this side, we have just ocean as far out as you can see. We have the one cruise ship still that we're following along with. That may be the Norwegian one that we saw last night. And then there's one other freight carrier over in this general direction. So one other ship that we see out here right now. Other than that, it's all water. The seas today pretty flat again. We haven't had rough seas the whole time we were here. And the temperature, it's probably 70 degrees now, so a little chill in the air.
And this will give you an idea of where we're located at in the world. Like I say, we're just off to the tip of the Baja. But now it's time for a little towel folding fun.
Towel folding fun?
So you think of the day, and then with one fold,
in case you're wondering if they supply the
bring
towels,
it down to your belly button.
They have a big box of towels down there for you. All you have to do is learn to fold.
Just the one side, one side.
Yeah, they have what they're going to be folding up around the stage. So if you want to fold, they have everything here for you.
So it should look like a little triangle. Right. Just put it down a bit more. Put it down so it's a bit more center.
Sitting up here watching for wildlife, and seen several seals come by. There's several seals in the water playing around, but whenever the ship comes, they take off real fast. You see the waves are getting a little bit bigger now, and it's still fairly cold. It's maybe 70 at best. So we've seen a few seals, no whales yet. Still waiting for that.
And even though trick-or-treating is over, some people still have their trick-or-treat buckets up. And one young man had a genius idea. He's trading his ducks for better ducks. So we had to gift him a little Jesus. That ought to get a duck.
Oh, very nice. That was good. That was number 2.
Favorite playing competition.
Watch out for little people.
What plane goes the
farthest?
farthest?
Oh, very nice, very nice. Let's see, number 3. Oh, watch out, that one took a sharp turn. Clear the way. Whoa, it's flying overhead. Very nice. Let's see, keep going. Oh,
that one went all the way down.
Crash landing off the side, but don't worry, that's still good. Go stand by your paper planes too. You know where you are. It's got to go in the bucket. So this is what's happening. The final round for our round 3. I'm gonna see who can aim for our golden buckets. And now give them all one last round of applause for good luck. Thank you, audience members. Thank you, family and friends. Here we go. Clear the way. Go for it.
Another diamond and platinum party. But more importantly, free drinks. I got a pink something today. Don't know what it was, but looked good enough to drink.
And there are 848 platinum members on board. We need to give you name badges.
So with the free drinks, we decided to get another free drink.
With that said, I'm not going to walk along.
And because it took a while to get the second free drink,
Down to 17.
we also got a third free drink. So, too much to drink so far.
29.
No food yet.
I'm sorry, baby. That message. You take care.
Hello.
So what I'd like to say is thank you for keeping me in the job. So thank you very much.
Which one you need?
Good morning everybody, how are you? Good to see you. No picture today. Alright, I love picture. It's really the time that we really need to recognize our team member. We have 1,400 plus team members which are coming from many different nations all around the world, and they are doing the job fantastic. On those team members, we have also, unfortunately for them, some team members that are coming from Jamaica that I really like to think about now and to have in our thought, because they are passing a terrible time due to the hurricane release.
There we are. Over here. Now, just to confirm, because there was different cabins, but are you together? You guys are married? 68 years. 68 years.
Wow.
Oh, God, you just, honestly, do you remember your first Carnival ship? Do you remember your first Carnival ship? The Mardi Gras? Wow. The original Mardi Gras.
So after all the alcohol that we consumed at the Diamond and Platinum Party, time for a little food. We could dilute it down a little bit. And Cheryl has ice cream. Yeah, I have to have a little bit of ice cream in a little bit.
And then it's time to try our luck at bingo. But we're not lucky.
Fantastic. Now today is your 5,000 jackpot game. Give me a I know, but before we get excited, let me get myself introduced to you. My name is Ree, your bingo bee. Everyone say hi, Ree.
I see your name, Ree.
Alright, now we are going to play 3 games today. And they are going to be on the separate colours. So the first game is going to be on the blue page. What colour? Blue. The second ball and the paper fun times. The 5,000 needs to go in 49 balls or less. So if it goes over, we go to our secondary prize, which is still really good. Okay, so either way, it's a great win today. But it has to be 49 numbers or less. Close, which means we now move on to our secondary prize, which is still a great amount of money. So let's get excited for the next set of prizes! Okay, that is ball 49. Moving on to the next one. It is I2 and 0. It's a bingo! Woo! Alright, let's go, Eric. But before we confirm, everybody else, there are your numbers. We've got another bingo down here, Justin.
And we're about to try the bike ride. See what it's like. Worst case, I'll just film John and Michelle. See our one boat out to the side of us. This is the bikes.
Go, pedal.
And John and Michelle are going to try the bikes. And they're off. So they go at their own speed. You pedal as fast as you want to go. So you can go as fast as you want around the edge. And we'll see them whenever that they come back around the opposite side. They were talking like they want to try the ropes course too. We'll see whenever that they get back. And the wind is blowing hard up here, as you can see a little smokestack. And I see the two of them coming up around the edge. Their bikes. Who's gonna win? Ah, they're neck and neck. Neck and neck. And it is essentially a tie coming around. One after the other. And they switch sides in the route.
And they're off.
And you'll have to remember when you're packing that for both the Skyride and the ropes course, you'll need closed-toed shoes. So like tennis shoes or something like that. No flip-flops or sandals are allowed to be on the course. So remember that when you're packing. And I do believe that the guy that was on the red bike was out for a leisurely stroll. He wasn't looking to race, so I beat him by a long way. But he did what he wanted to do, a leisurely stroll.
And he's coming in for the home stretch.
Scott is coming in forward.
And here he goes. Here comes Red around the corner. Gonna try to catch up. But Blue's still leading. Oh, Red's coming in. Coming in. He's gaining speed. Gaining speed. And he's coming in to the finish line. All right, Blue Racer is leading the pack. And it looks like he has made it to the very end.
And seeing this boat originates near Los Angeles, the World Series is on with the Blue Jays and the Dodgers. So this is everybody that's out on the big deck looking at the game. So it's pretty crowded out here and cold. It's in the probably the mid 60s right now. So it's a cold and windy day. Winds are huge right now. And everybody's bundled up in their towels to stay warm.
And we passed by the big screen on the way to dinner. And tonight for dinner, I'll have the shrimp cocktail. And of course, I have my usual Caesar salad. As always, every night Caesar salad. And Cheryl has the fried tomatoes as her appetizer. And I cannot stand tomatoes, so I skipped that one. And for entrees, Cheryl has the spiced jerk pork chop. And I'll have the brisket, the braised beef brisket. And for dessert, I'll go off the kids menu again with one of my favorites, the sundae. That's always excellent. You know, don't have it on the regular menu, but they have it on the kids menu. And Cheryl has the baked Alaska. And if you're celebrating a birthday, tell the waiters they'll do something special for you.
Happy birthday to you. So you watch me hiding ducks and going out looking at ducks every morning as I do my little morning what the weather's like. And this is some of the stuff that I found over all the mornings that we were here. So all of these ducks we found on this trip. So now we have to go out and re-hide them. So tonight's the last night. We'll go put everything out again and see who finds it. The one that we're keeping, though, is the big one here. That's got to be the funniest. And this one is from Texas. Chris and Ginger from Iowa Park, Texas. That has to be the funniest one that we found so far. So all the ducks that we found this trip.
And since this is the last night, we can afford to go out and stay up a little bit later. So time for a little Latin music. And again, the Latin Club got packed. Here it's not too crowded, but later on, well, it got where you couldn't see anything around there, so we turned in a little bit early.
Good morning and welcome to Debarkation Day. This is day number 9 of the cruise, but it's not really a day because we'll be off the ship by probably 8:30, 9 o'clock. See how foggy it is out here. Not a whole lot to see today. I was hoping to see the sun come up. So I got up a little early to check that out. Looks like an offshore platform's floating out here. If the sun does come up though, it's going to be a pretty sunrise over the mountains of California. Last time we came in here, there were dolphins, hundreds of dolphins playing out here as we came into the port. So I was hoping to see the same. Only thing I see here now is some seagulls. Nothing else out here, just fog. So we'll have to come back and see if we see something in a second. And here comes our pilot to take us in. So this is the pilot that will bring us into Long Beach. He's going to come right next to the ship, turn around and drop a fella off. And the pilot's going to be the one that ends up driving us in. So very calm out here today, so a smooth ride for him to come in. You can read on the side of the boat, pilot. So we are coming to all the kelp beds right now. So you can see every once in a while a little kelp popping up. Been looking for some seals and dolphins, but haven't seen them yet. But with all the heavy fog, you can't see off as far as usually. Normally this is where I'll see the dolphins. But the ship is blowing the horn, letting all the boats know where we're at. So I haven't seen too much today, just a whole lot of fog and the ship tooting a horn. And we are back in Long Beach. Just fixing to start tying up to the pier. It's a little ways further out. The next stop for us will be the flight home. With the government shut down, we're hoping that there isn't any flight delays, because I have to be at work tomorrow. So hopefully no flight delays today, and we'll be home by 8 o'clock or so tonight. So about 12 hours from now. One last meal before we leave the ship. A burrito and orange juice. A parting breakfast.
And when leaving the ship, we used Ride Yellow again to go to LAX airport. And as you can tell here, if you have 2 or less people, just take the ship shuttle. Otherwise, Ride Yellow is the cheapest. And hopefully you've enjoyed this Halloween cruise for us. And if so, like and subscribe. And we'll see you again sometime soon as we have another big adventure. And as always, thanks for watching.